The Phantom of Pinewood Estate. The Malone family had no idea of the grim history or the dark presence that still lingered within the walls of their Pinewood Estate mansion. On the outskirts of a small town stood Pinewood Estate, an ancient mansion hidden deep in the woods. When the Malone family moved in, seeking a fresh start, they had no idea of the dark history the house held. From the moment they entered, something felt wrong. At first, it was subtle. Picture frames moving, cold spots in the hallway, and an overwhelming feeling of being watched. But soon, the oddities grew harder to ignore. Emma Malone would hear faint footsteps echoing through the halls, only to find the house eerily silent. Every corner seemed to hide something sinister. One night, Emma was woken by heavy footsteps pacing outside her bedroom door. She thought it was her husband, Mark, but when she opened the door, the hallway was empty, but something was watching her. Days later, the family discovered a hidden room in the attic. The walls were covered with disturbing drawings with faces twisted in agony and eyes scratched out. Suddenly, a voice echoed through the room, whispering their names. They weren't alone. That night, the whispers grew louder, coming from every corner of the house. Then, one evening, Mark found his daughter, Lily, staring into an antique mirror. Her reflection smiled with an unnatural, grotesque grin, while Lily's real face was twisted in terror. Before Mark could reach her, Lily collapsed, gasping as though invisible hands were choking her. As the Malones uncovered the mansion's history, they learned of a reclusive artist who once lived there. His muses, the women he painted, had mysteriously disappeared. When the artist was found dead, many believed his subjects were victims of something darker than suicide. The spirits of the artist's victims still haunted the mansion, their faces forever twisted in anger. Terrified, the Malone family fled, abandoning the mansion and their possessions. Pinewood Estate remains abandoned to this day. Locals avoid the place, and it's said that if you stand near the mansion at night, you can still hear footsteps pacing the halls. The spirits of the artist's victims never rest, waiting for anyone foolish enough to disturb their haunted home.